bigat na baka. O kaya mo siya, meron na tayong babae. Lima. Sabi niya, hindi ko na
Diyan sa Silangan. At ngayong 25 nga ay gagawin din itong ginagawa natin ngayon. At nagpapasalamat po ako sa Peso San Mateo Rizal, ang actor representative si Mambean. Nandiyan si Mambean? Ayan. Ayan, Mambean. Thank you, Mambean, sa invitation. At siyempre sa Presidente ng OFW Federation of San Mateo, Pastor Terry. Ayan, salamat po. At sa kanyang mga pink ladies. Kung nasa Marikina kayo, mga Fernando yan. Okay, so salamat po at salamat din kay Kapitan Jojo Huta na pinayagan po. Ay talagang epektibo yung courtesy call natin mamaya, di ba? So ganito ang ginagawa po namin every barangay para po ma-inform ang ating mga kababayan. At syempre kasama natin ang Global Philippine Movement, si Pastor Davis Diamante. Okay. Bahagi po, ako po, disclaimer lang po, hindi po ako OWA employee. Hindi po ako OWA employee, pero pamilyar na pamilyar sa mga programa. Kahapon, kasama ko OWA, ganito ginawa din namin sa Marikina City. Kasi ako'y tumutulong sa Peso Marikina. And eventually, tumutulong din. Ngayon, tumutulong din sa San Mateo, kasi taga San Mateo po ako. Okay, panoorin po muna natin ngayon ay video. So, salamat po. Meron na po kayong ganyan ngayon. Pero bago i-play ito, tatanungin ko lang po yung mga kausap ko ngayon kasi mga senior citizen ata itong mga kaharap ko ngayon. Tiyak, marami dito mga former OFW. Patatasin ko po ang kamay. Dating OFW. Dati. Ayan. Uy, more than kalahati. Okay, so yung hindi nagtaas, kamag-anak ng OFW, pagkataas ng kamay. Ayan, yun yung kalahati. So, dahil sabi ko kanina, bakit parang mga senior citizen na nito, siguro mga anak nito ay nasa abroad, manugang nito o kapatid nito. Tama mo ba yun? Okay, so I hope itong ating orientasyon ay makatutulong po sa atin sa programa ng gobyerno. Walang iba kundi ang tinatawag na OWA. Alam niyo po ba yung pangalan ng OWA? Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. Dati po ang OWA ay under DOLE, ngayon po ay Department of Migrant Workers na. Ibig sabihin, isa ng ang departamento niya ay nakatutok na talaga sa mga OFW. Ang departamento ay Department of Migrant Workers. Alam niyo ba? Ayan, ito yung alam niyo ba? Nang bawat umaalis na OFW ay nagbabayad every 2 years ng $25. Ayan, sa ngayon, mga 1,380 ata yan ngayon. 1,300. Lahat ng nag-abroad na unang umalis, nagbayad sila ng OWA membership. Yung mga former OFW, nagbayad kayo. $25 every 2 years. $25, may joke na ako, sabi ko, 25, ang ibinibigay ng OWA ay 5 programa para sa inyo sa binabayad yung $25. 5 programa na ating pag-uusapan mamaya-maya. Pero bago yan, panoorin po natin ang bagong-bagong video ng OWA na bagong-bagong gawa, kare-release lang, panoorin po natin. Para sa 5 serbisyong binayaran yung $25. Wala ka, no? Okay, habang po tayo naghihintay, 5 programa. Ano? Isa sa mga materials na hawak nyo ngayon ay programa ng OWA. Sino nabasa na habang naghihintay? Ayan. So, dapat pamilyar tayo sa mga programa. Unang programa, sa 5. 5, no? Yung 5, ang tawag ay social benefits. So, lahat ng mga OFW nag-abroad, yung unang alis nyo, social benefit ay siguradong meron. Pero ang kondisyon nito, ito ay insurance. Insurance, ibig sabihin, pag ang OFW namatay sa abroad, automatic merong makukuha.
The Overseas Workers Welfare Administration is the lead government agency tasked to protect.
Okay, so itutuloy na po ng ating video.
The Overseas Workers Welfare Administration is the lead government agency tasked to protect and promote the welfare and interests of the overseas Filipino workers and their families. Created in 1977 as the Welfare and Training Fund for Overseas Workers, it was originally designed to ensure fund availability for the welfare and training needs of OFWs. In 1987, the Welfare and Training Fund for Overseas Workers was renamed to Overseas Workers Welfare Administration. By virtue of Republic Act number 11641, signed into law on December 30, 2021, OWA is now placed under the newly created Department of Migrant Workers. The OWA is a membership institution that offers various programs and services to its member OFWs. With 17 regional offices and more than 30 overseas posts, the OWA is able to attain its twin mandate, which is to deliver welfare services and benefits to its member OFWs and ensure the sustainability and viability of its funds. The OWA is present on the entire migration cycle, which includes the pre-departure stage, on-site or employment stage, and return and integration stage. For the pre-departure stage, the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration offers the pre-departure education program for OFWs. Consists of the pre-departure orientation seminar and the culture familiarization and language training for domestic workers. The OWA contributes to the overall preparation of the OFW. The Pre-Departure Orientation Seminar, or PDOS, is managed by the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration and implemented by the accredited PDOS providers. The culture familiarization and language training teaches would-be domestic workers the language and culture of their destination country to equip them with basic knowledge and practical tips on how to adjust and adapt to their work and life abroad. Upon payment of the OWA membership contribution of $25, an OFW is entitled to the following within a 2-year validity of his or her membership with OWA. Social benefit programs, which include disability and dismemberment benefit for those who sustained accident or injury while working abroad. Death and burial benefit for those who died either due to natural causes or accident. The Education and Livelihood Assistance Program, a rider program to the death and burial benefit wherein qualified dependents of the deceased OFWs may receive livelihood and educational assistance. The Medical Assistance Program, or MedPlus, is a medical assistance program in partnership with the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, or PhilHealth, for OFWs with active OWA membership and updated PhilHealth contribution. The Overseas Workers Welfare Administration also offers education and training program for its member OFW and their dependents. First on the list is the Education for Development Scholarship Program, or the EDSP, wherein a dependent of an active OWA member OFW may receive a 60,000 pesos per school year educational assistance for the duration of his or her collegiate course, provided that he or she passed the competitive examination administered by the Department of Science and Technology. Another scholarship program for OFW dependents is the OFW Dependent Scholarship Program, or the ODSP. Under this program, a qualified dependent of an active OWA member OFW with a salary of not more than $600 will receive a 20,000 per school year educational assistance for the duration of his or her collegiate course. The Skills for Employment Scholarship Program provides training assistance of up to 14,500 pesos for a TESTA-accredited technical vocational course, while the Seafarers Upgrading Program provides up to 7,500 peso training assistance for OWA member seafarers. The Information Technology Training Program is regularly conducted by OWA Regional and Overseas Posts that offers basic computer course to OFWs and their dependents. For on-site welfare assistance, OWA's welfare officer abroad conducts hospital and jail visitation, relief assistant operations, and counseling on top of the welfare cases they conduct. The repatriation program of the overseas assistance for repatriation due to medical reasons, as well as repatriation of human remains. During mass repatriation, the agency coordinates with the Department of Foreign Affairs and the Department of Migrant Workers. For the final stage of the migration cycle, OWA offers an integration program for OFWs. The OWA implements individual and group livelihood assistance programs such as the Balik Pinas, Balik Hanap Buhay, and the Tulang Pangkabuhayan para sa pag-unlad ng samahang OFWs or Tulang Puso. A known program for OFW is also available under the Enterprise Development and Loan Program in partnership with the Land Bank of the Philippines. Regularly, the agency conducts financial literacy advocacy campaigns to OFWs and their families to encourage them to use wisely their hard-earned remittances. One of the new additions to the roster of programs and services is the OFW Children's Circle, with the goal of empowering the children of OFWs whose parents are away due to labor migration. Another addition is the parokya ng OWA sa barangay at pamilyang OFW. This program aims to widen the reach for information dissemination of OWA's programs and services down to the barangay level and address the concerns and inquiries of OFWs and their families through an information campaign. With a holistic approach, OWA also implements the mental health care program for OFWs and their families by providing access to mental health education, assessment, management, and prevention, such as the Kumusta Kabayan Helpline 1348. The Kumusta Kabayan Helpline provides access to mental health manned by 24/7 care officers dedicated and trained to handle requests for mental health services. Apart from the OWA Kumusta Kabayan helplines, we also have other OWA hotlines available such as the OWA 24/7 Operations Center and the OWA Hotline 1348. And with global health concerns raised to a new high, OWA also places focus on medical services for OFWs and their families. One of the new services offered is the Kabayan Telemed Helpline for medical consultations via Viber or WhatsApp. And the OFW Hospital built to provide quality medical care to Filipino migrant workers and their dependents. With the expanding scope of labor migration in the recent years, there is yet a lot of areas to cover and address by policies and programs concerning our OFWs in the years to come. And with the new changes in the front line of the Philippine labor migration sector, OWA is proud to work with the Department of Migrant Workers in ensuring the delivery of programs and services. True to its function of protecting and promoting the welfare and interests of OFWs and their families, the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration plays a very important role in the life of our dear OFWs. For more information of OWA's programs and services, visit owa.gov.ph. Thank you and mabuhay!